You. Here we go, Jake.
You're now tuning to Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
Sunday 46, I'll be locked in. Listen to the slot ends. The only unprofessionals that's top 10. I'm Jordan with the mic. It's different when I write. Why I'm taking your advice if you've been pipping all your life, right? Don't let them judge you by the hype. They gon' say you came up short if you don't never reach the height. Huh. Now you looking funny in the light. I'm Kwame Brown staying if I'm right. It's magic when I rhyme. There's plenty by design. The game start making sense when I see Penny dropping dimes. And Bronny in his prime. And that's a very long time. The Walk of Fame stars gonna line. Nick fan, I ain't come from no hope. Except my future was stopped until he dunked on the goat. See, I pen what they quote. Wanna replace him, but they can't. All these drawings in my head, I'm Ian Mason to the paint.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Stills the Great, Tipper the Gambler, Zy Flair, DJ JOJ, the Unprofessionals, every Sunday, 4 to 6. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back at it again. My people.
What's going on?
What's good with it? Shout out to
What's
Tips.
the word?
What's the word? Tips sound like he about to go sing background for somebody. You know what I mean? And word.
Got his Barry White on.
Word up. Well, anyhow,
yeah,
we got a lot to talk about today, man. It's a lot going on in the world of entertainment. We ain't gonna call it hip hop no more because there's a lot of stuff. And I know Tips wanted to talk about something today, man. I'm kind of real skeptical on that one, but we could. I don't even want to say touch on it a little bit. Pause, like, yeah, I know.
You know,
what I'm saying? Yeah.
all I can
Tips.
say is social media was doing a frenzy this week when a video allegedly came out.
Yeah,
I use that. You definitely got to use that word,
allegedly. You gotta tread lightly because they'll come after you.
They
Ain't
sure
like this.
will.
I want 150 million. We can settle out of court right now for your leg and your arm. Facts, because they coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure that's right and exact before you say anything, baby.
Yep.
So you know me, I always kind of tread lightly or leave it alone altogether. But you know, it is what it is, man. We live in a world of social media where you don't know what's
everybody
real and what's
has
fake.
an opinion.
Yeah, everybody got an opinion like an asshole. You understand? Everybody has one. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, you know, NBA season looking good so far. Knicks handling business, like Tip said, you know. Early matinee game today, huh?
What's the record?
And we'll get to that in that part of the show. You know what I'm saying? But before we get to
about the
that,
Nets are playing too, man.
go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
They on today too. They on today too. Yes.
3 o'clock, man. Come on.
Godspeed. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday.
They got smacked twice this week.
Oh man.
Word up, man. But shout out to the guys, man. But before we get into it, man, Tip and Zy.
Yes, sir.
Man, how was y'all week leading into today? How was your weekend so far, man?
My week was great. Once a client from my job left, and they had to send him to another facility. He was making it very difficult in the building for people.
God.
You know,
invisible bully like the goose.
So that being said, I'm happy that he's gone now, and we had a good week. You know, people ain't doing their job, and then when they seen the person, they scared to death.
Oh God!
So they turned the monster, you know, into a monster.
What you got on my medicine, Paul? We don't got no more.
I've been in Creedmoor for some time. I know how they get down in there.
Yeah,
it's serious,
especially if the staffing is not right.
Yep. Oh God! Shout out to everybody that take them jobs, man. That's like being a CO too, man. You know, you on 24-hour lockdown with them, dude.
You better not put your hand on them.
And
restrain the hell out of them.
Oh boy!
You better not put your hand on them.
And they got the strength of 100,000 men too.
Men and women. Men and women.
Grab them if you want.
But also, I'm happy that my Knicks that won their last 2 games, and both 2 games they won over 20 points. So you know, I'm happy for that. Even though we play Boston tomorrow night in Boston, you know, but hold on.
Smackdown.
The Boston is coming off of a back-to-back as well as the Knicks. And they played Friday, they played the day, and they're gonna be playing tomorrow against the Knicks. Okay, so well, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
You know,
last time I heard that saying, Last time I heard that saying, it was during the championship parade.
That Zah Flair was never there.
Well, let's get this off, Zah. How was your week, champ?
My week, man. Listen, man.
Let's put some bass on Zah's tone.
Any day above ground is a good day, bro.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's how I'm gonna look at it. I have this new attitude, like I don't give a shit no more. And trust me, I feel better because of it. And that goes in every aspect. I don't care. Like, life is life, and things are gonna happen. People gonna do what they do. We're gonna live how we live. That's it.
You're absolutely right about that.
So on top of that, I'm gonna make sure I'm good always. What about you, Jay?
I had an interesting weekend.
Let's go, Jay.
Let me start off with Friday, man. Friday I went to work. You know,
you did that night shit.
Came home from work. We did the show. The I was about to say.
Oh, get it together.
No off season.
You and Stills, man. You and Stills.
Hey, man, we constantly working, man.
Off season. Then I went back to work that night. I went to work at 1 o'clock
in the morning.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
And I got off like around 12, 1, 2. Came home, took a quick shower, right back to Rhode Island. Right out there to Rhode Island.
Damn, you ain't get no sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep.
Man.
No sleep when it's time to make that money.
No. Never that.
You're gonna be a zombie, bro.
And they had so much fun out there. They definitely rock, man. You know what I mean? We had a good time. And I drove like an hour and a half to Connecticut and I crashed out. In the hotel.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Got you some sleep.
Yeah, I had to think about it myself.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean?
damn,
Crashed out in the hotel. And I'm back in New York, ready to do these shows, man.
Smart thing.
Said I'm done.
That's what it is.
What about you, Steels?
Hey, man. My weekend was fun packed with a lot of nothing. You know, had my little man with me. I mean, I took him out a couple of times. He was a little under the weather this week, man. You know what I'm saying? This weekend. You know what I'm saying? He had a little nasty head cold. So I was kind of trying to be a little cautious on where I had to take him and, you know, things like that. But I did have to take him outside because I did have things to take care of. And it was pretty cool, man. Light and easy, you know.
But you did, you did the most important thing.
What's that?
To spend time with your little man.
That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
you don't got to go nowhere and spend a couple of hours coin for us on something.
That's
had that time with your little man.
That's a fact, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's getting more and more expensive, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm about to start coming up in here with sketches on every week. I'm making late fly.
Wait till
he the fly guard now. Yeah?
Wait till he recognize what type of joints he want in his feet.
Oh, now he already know what it is. He pick out what shoes he want to wear with his outfits now. He's smart enough to recognize that now. Like he look in the mirror every time I'm dressing him. So you checking yourself out already. I'm all right, good. I'm created a monster.
The feet gonna get big. The feet gonna get big, and that sneakers gonna go from 80 to 90 to 200.
It's fine. and I'm gonna teach him that you gotta work for that too. Like it don't come easy, baby. You wanna look fresh, baby. You gotta be able to get out there and get to it. And that's gonna be the first thing that I teach his ass, because you know what I mean? Me and him can't both be wearing $200 sneakers.
Get them grades.
Something got to give.
Get them grades up.
And I got to live.
Yeah, get them grades up. Get them grades going.
Get them grades popping.
Listen, man, get your hustle on, bitch. Legally.
Sound like you're a little selfish over there.
Man, hey, man, I got to teach him to be that way, man. You got to get to it early, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be no slouch and lazy.
No, of course not.
I'm going to have to do everything for him his whole life. Like, nah, I ain't get it that way. You know what I'm saying? It took my mom's one time. Give me a pair of skips in the 7th grade. Yes, I laugh.
Yeah.
Everybody to this day remember those sneakers. Like, yo, you remember those alphas?
He said today, he said after that, he was on it.
It was never the same after that, man. I've been working since, man, before working papers, yeah? So, yeah, I'm going to teach him the same thing, but he be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Typical Virgo, know what he want, very particular. You know what I'm saying? Very inquisitive, man. But, you know, without any further ado, man, let's get to it, man. So, you know, like we just was talking about earlier, man, the internet, man. And Zah sent the article earlier I think it was today or yesterday or something, about this whole thing with Drewski and Birdman. Like, I didn't know there was a such thing. And another thing, I didn't know who the hell Drewski was. You know what I'm saying? So
who is he again?
I seen a picture.
He's a
comedian.
He's a comedian on the internet. He does a lot of skits.
You see him in a couple of commercials.
And he's in that commercial with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, the NBA joint. He do the NBA commercial.
Yeah, so,
he's the one in the foghorn, yelling and screaming, and then he turns around and sees the big what was that? Arabian guy.
Yeah.
Just knocked down that three. Knocked down that three.
Yeah.
I think the most recognizable one where Jay can probably relate to is it was a commercial. I think it was with Jimmy Butler
Yeah,
when
with
they
Jimmy
was
Butler,
working
they
out.
was working
They
out.
was working out, and then he had to answer his phone saying that it was bill collector or
Yeah,
something like
he
that.
said that scam like Lisa though.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You remember that commercial?
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
him. Yeah. So, guys,
He does a lot of skits, funny skits, comedian skits. He recently did a series of skits like he's like a Suge Knight Birdman type of guy. Like and the name of it is could have been Records, something like that. So he'll get a bunch of people that come in front of him and rap and this and that. And he'll be like, yeah, get out of here. And then a girl will come on there with everything popping out. He'll be like, before she even talk, just sign this paper. Mad funny. But somebody didn't take lightly to what he was doing.
who was that somebody? Talk about
Birdman didn't take lightly to what he was doing. But the whole thing is, we don't know. TMZ even put this out in the article. We don't know if it was people on the internet saying it was a skit. They don't know if it was real or not. But Birdman and a bunch of dudes approached him on some crazy, on some.
But he wasn't by himself.
He wasn't by himself either. But they all ran.
So all chumps.
Birdman took the chain. He had a chain on it. That could have been Records or something like that. Birdman snatched the chain and he reposted online and he got the chain. And you see Drewski running down the hall, run. And Birdman and his boys is running after him. So I just said, oh man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, now that you really breaking it down, after looking at it and looking at a lot of comments, people were saying that, it do look like the surveillance camera is wild clear.
Yeah.
And it just was like too good to be true. It was like it could be a skit for real, but
that's what everybody's saying. It could be one of his skits,
but what people were saying is that a few months back, Birdman didn't like the fact that he was clowning him on the internet. He said something in one of his comments. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
All right, so that's where it started. So I had to, after you sent it, I had to do a little research.
Yeah,
and it seemed like Birdman wasn't playing because, like you said, it was clowning him and Suge Knight.
Yeah.
So he told him, like, yo, man, I advise you to stop playing with my name. You know what I'm saying? He said, I was going to pull up on you like a gang. You know his line.
Like
I was going to pull up on you like you did Solomon.
Like he did in the Breakfast
Pull up
Club.
on you like a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
But stop playing with my name.
Exactly. So that's kind of what happened. Look at it,
yeah, so it was just funny watching, like, the sound. You couldn't really hear too much of the sound too clear. Like they show Birdman and his dudes walk up to them. They look like they were in the hallway or something like that. And you see Birdman with the hand movement, and then next thing you know, you just see one of them grab him up, and then the chain pops off, and then you just see Drewski and them start running. Damn. And he's like, run. He telling his boys, run. You see Birdman's dudes running behind him. And I was like, wow, that joint made TMZ. So if that was a skit, that definitely put him all over the top when he gets recognized by TMZ. But like you said, if Birdman had a problem with that,
it didn't even.
I think maybe they might have talked about that behind the scenes and probably was like, yeah, well, let's do this. Because I don't think he's that type
if Birdman really wanted to get to him, they would have got to him. I think when he took off and ran, Birdman crew could have went right up on him if they really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to. The way they was moving up out of there, they was like strutting up out of there, like y'all ain't gonna do nothing to us.
Yeah, because
if that was, I don't think it's a skit. I think it was something for real, but I don't think he was trying to chase him out the building.
Listen, Birdman is the type of dude that we gonna see you one way or the other. So,
but Birdman don't like nobody talk about his name.
Ask Envy and Charlamagne,
right.
and
he don't like nobody talking about his name. Nobody
put some respect on my name.
I was gonna pull up on you like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Stop playing my name.
But it was just funny to watch. Yo, Drewski is very hilarious in a sense. Yo.
Yeah, he is. You didn't expect somebody that big to move up out of there that quick, right?
He was out. He was out.
He was just in a commercial with Jimmy Butler working out.
Yeah, he was out. But he was huffing and puffing doing that.
Right.
This dude was running down the hallway.
Yeah,
he wasn't breathing or nothing. He was like, let's go.
Right.
And I said, yo, this dude is crazy, yo.
So here's the flip side of it now. Okay. And shout out to Jay, perfect background music. So now if y'all are saying that, because I don't know I didn't know who he was really until you broke down exactly who he was, and then when I looked at the commercial, I'm like, okay, that's him.
Yeah.
Now, if you know that he's an internet comedian and all that, so he's not a real comedian. He's basically like one of those skit guys, like like how Ha Davis and all those guys.
Louise Flip, etc.
Yeah. So if he's one of those guys, if this was real, do you give Birdman any cred for running down on somebody that he knows is not about that life?
Not
you know
at
what
all.
I'm saying?
Not at all.
Because remember, Charlamagne first thing was like, "Oh, you ain't run up on Ross and them like that." So I ain't run up on them. I'm run up on you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't run up on them guys. Why you got smoke for the radio guy? You know what I mean? So this is like
I'm here to
the
ask
same
questions.
thing. Word, that's it. You know what I'm saying? For real. So do y'all really give him points for that?
No,
because he ain't that type of dude.
he's not that guy. He's not that type of dude that you do that to. I know who somebody who would be. And he carried 2 9s with him every time he go to Atlanta.
Shout out to Star. You know what I'm saying? Got 16 rounds for 15 clowns.
Word.
So my next thing is like, okay, TMZ has the video. It was all caught on surveillance. It's a known fact that he took the chain. Wouldn't this be classified as a robbery?
Yeah,
why ain't nobody go to jail yet?
Told on himself because then he reposted the chain on his post on his page.
So then that leads me to believe that it has to be fake. Because if TMZ is posting a robbery, because that's what happened, right? He took his chain. It clearly wasn't his chain. He reposted it on social media. Why didn't the police run down him? Especially if TMZ got a hold of the video.
Yep.
Why Birdman and his people ain't locked up for robbery? You know what I'm saying?
That's almost like that time when 50 snatched up
Gunplay's
chain in Atlanta.
They beat the hell out of him before
and then go and post the chain while he's in a boat while he's bowling with it. And then passing it around.
He had it on,
and
too.
He was passing it around with all of them.
He had it on, too.
The MGM, what was it? MGG?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, whatever they record label thing is.
First of all, he's crazy enough to run up on them dudes by himself. 50 wasn't by himself. He was with a few other dudes.
Right.
So he would run up on them beefing by himself.
Everybody know 50 was running with the police. Why would you even do that? Allegedly. So allegedly. So why would you even do all that, man? Why would you do all that?
Did he just do that?
I don't know. I see 50 in the hood a few times by himself, man. By himself. By himself.
Listen, and by the way, I do remember. I think I remember vaguely. Did they show Gunplay after that incident?
Yeah, he had knots all over.
Oh, there we go. He had more lumps than a sugar bowl, right?
So why he didn't go to jail for that?
Like the cartoons.
Because he didn't want to press charges. You know what I'm saying?
He's like
he ain't press charges.
It's like Bugs Bunny.
TMZ ain't put it on TV.
Yeah, they get that one.
Yeah.
He rather snort that cocaine. Put
the
gun brothers, baby moms,
allegedly,
and hold a hostage. He's in jail for that now. It ain't no hostage.
The views and opinions of the Unprofessionals and Bars and Hoops Radio do not align with the views and opinions of Tips right here. Yes.
He had them knots.
Carry on.
He had them knots on his head like Bugs Bunny when they took the hammer and banged the knots back down.
He
was done.
Like
they stomped him out. Boy.
Like Martin after Tommy Hitman Hearns got to him, right?
Facts. They stomped him into the ground. Yeah. Stupid. He might have been high that night doing that. Because you don't run up on a group of dudes by yourself.
Yeah, you absolute fool for that. You know what I mean?
But I think it was a skit because, like you said, that's robbery on camera.
Oh my God, man! Shout out to CJ Stroud, man. He is
everything, and everything is being recorded now.
Yeah,
everywhere you turn is a camera. You can't really get away with really nothing now.
Ring doorbells everywhere.
They will show you if you was running from Brooklyn to Queens every step of the way. That's how many cameras is out there.
Yes, they would.
You can't hide no more.
All seeing eye in the sky.
You can't hide no more.
It's right in people's front doorstep.
Right
and
about
they
that.
thought that we was gonna be worried about something in the sky. It's already attached to your house.
Yep.
And you put it there.
Besides, they can access every camera on your phone. So even that.
So imagine if you put one inside your house. So they could be looking at you while you watch the TV.
They're gonna be like this. Next, get this chip. You don't have to use a card at the ATM anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Put it right under the bed of your skin.
Yeah.
Shrink. Got him.
I heard the
Mark of the beast. Now,
I
we
heard
ain't
the
going to go
banks-
there today. Yeah?
Hey, don't get Jay started.
Yeah.
I heard the banks are considering going digital, but that's a whole
They've been
nother.
digital.
That's a whole nother.
They've been digital. Anytime you go to the store,
currency
right now,
wise, I mean,
everybody either using their phone or they pulling out the card.
no, I mean
Nobody's using
currency.
currency no more.
I mean
really like
currency wise, like as far as the
they're not using currency not really like that no more. They're trying
Speak
to do
for
away with the
yourself.
money. No, I know that, but I'm talking about as far as stores and everybody. Everybody's trying to use the cards and their phones now to pay stuff.
Okay. Well, speaking of paying for stuff, poor Joe Smith, man.
Damn.
Now I'm gonna use that word loosely because is he really poor? Because
He's
ever
rich
since
poor.
the situation happened with him, you say it again, Jay?
He's rich poor, wealthy.
He's rich poor,
Yeah.
wealthy
he's
poor.
poor.
wealthy
He's poor.
Okay.
He's poor. He's well off to us.
Hmm.
In his standards, he's poor because of the money he used to have.
Well,
He used to be a multi.
Because he's getting a retirement.
well, I guess what I'm getting at is that he's poor in spirit and character.
Mm.
Oh.
Why? Because he's letting these outlets exploit him and his wife for a piece of change. So now the latest outlet he was a part of was
the coach
DJ
of Vulture
Vlad.
himself. The coach of Vulture
he
himself.
was with
Oh, he
DJ
went there?
Vlad. Yeah, he was on Vlad. And you know, if you go on Vlad, no disrespect, Vlad 9 times out of 10 is probably gonna pay you. He paid
But
Tony
you
Yayo.
got to keep this in mind now, Stills.
Mhm.
Flavor Flav years ago broke the mold for the black man to sell their soul to
I-
media, bro.
I get that. But this one is a little different though. This one is pertaining to you and your wife.
But you put all your business on the internet.
No, I mean
He didn't
she
do it.
did.
She did it.
She did, not him.
She went live while all of that was going down.
Wow,
Or she
that's-
recorded it.
Right,
There
or
we
recorded,
go.
right. You know?
That's my point. So in the latest Vlad interview, and I want to get y'all thoughts on this because I think that it was violation on Vlad's part, and again, Joe Smith sat there and took it. So in the interview, Vlad basically went directly to the cam interview with Joe Smith's wife. Played the whole skit, well, not even skit, the interview specifically where Cam was asking his wife, does she do rubs? I mean, does she do the
Traveling
back rubs,
massage.
traveling massage, and all this other stuff? And she was trying to laugh it off and giggle and joke, but Cam was really going hard for her. And Vlad played that whole thing in front of Joe Smith. And Joe Smith just sat there looking like a whole simp, like it was okay, like it was nothing.
I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
I don't want to call him a simp. I just say he's defeated because the whole situation that he's going through, and it made it from her aspect, it made it seem like I got to do what I got to do because we ain't got no money, and he made bad investments, blah blah blah. We get that. It happens. It happens. He ain't the only one to go broke. They have millions of dollars. So you're gonna show your ass on camera for everybody to see who paid for it. What you probably would have did anyway had they been up anyway. What's the difference? She was a porn star or into porn prior to them being married.
You know what she was doing.
Which was the words out her mouth.
Yeah.
For Vlad, I think that was the tackiest shit that he could have done to do that with him sitting there. Like, oh, did you see the interview with Cameron?
Yeah.
I think that was the tackiest shit he could have done.
Shout out to Knicks 100, the GM. We see you guys.
I just think that it was total trash, and the way his face is as he's watching the clip that Vlad is playing him, he just looked defeated at that time, yo. He just looked like he just looks defeated.
So, and I'm glad you said that. So now this is what goes back to what I said. He put himself in this position because Vlad isn't the only outlet that he went to. He went to other outlets too. Vlad was just the most popular one.
Mm.
So he's putting himself in the face of adversity in front of everybody and basically being that clown sitting in the dunk machine at the carnival where
Waiting for
everybody just
somebody
throwing
to throw the
baseball
ball and that's
at the
it.
joint so you can sink. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to DeMarco the Great. He said he knew what she was when the money was up.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she
said
said.
that. She told him that.
She told him that straight up. She
Oh.
said, "You knew what it was when we met." So he got what he wanted, but you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, bro. That's just simple as that, yo.
Bottom line, if he was still making that same money he was making when he was playing in the NBA, she would probably wouldn't have done all that. But being that he's retired,
she'd still,
you know,
that's
the money's a little shortcomings.
Listen,
she ain't with it.
Listen, it's some women out there that you have fun with, some women out there that you wife, there's some women that you just fucking leave alone.
But you got to keep.
These are my views alone.
Right.
It's kind of view of most men.
You know,
hey,
that's the one.
Heterosexual, man.
That's the one he could have just fucked and left alone. You don't wife that. Because you know everybody else been inside that. You don't wife that.
Hey man, you know, I mean, sometimes
sometimes it's kind of hard for them to find somebody for them because the reason why I say that is because most NBA players have a girlfriend or a wife coming out of college or coming out of the NBA. That being said, that's the one that they rocking with down the line. Maybe they might get a divorce down the line. That's who they start off with.
Before you answer,
and then two, majority of the other ones, they go to these clubs and the strip clubs and doing all. Look at Plexico Barris. Went to the strip club, shot himself in the leg. Come on, prime example. So they going to all that. They spending their money.
Hold that thought, Tip. So shout out to Knicks 100 the gym. I'm gonna ask y'all, but this is what he asked me, right? He said, "Do y'all know the story behind Joe Smith and Kevin McHale?" I don't know that story. Any of y'all know?
No.
Damn, Knicks 100 the gym. If you call up, man, number's 516-206-0711. You know what I mean? Enlighten us on that, man, because I don't know that story, and these guys don't either. But go ahead, Tips. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that, you know, you have a lot of the sports players who have that type of money. They go to clubs and stuff. Who do you think is in them clubs?
This is what I was explaining.
James Harden.
Lemon pepper wings.
And lemon pepper Lou. But he go home to two. But this is what I was explaining to y'all last week, I believe, with how when Jason Kidd was like, how these women are you get to the games. And after that, they at the bus waiting for y'all to leave. And from the bus, they make it back to your hotel. And then when you get past that line, they at your hotel room.
And in the closet.
Look at Zion. Ain't nobody looking at Zion Williamson if he's making $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year. Them porn chicks ain't think about him. Zion is making $160 something, $170 million his contract, right?
Yeah.
Everybody looking for some money. That girl wouldn't have looked at him. That girl wouldn't have let him hit raw. She would have left it that. It's all a plan, bro.
Boy.
It's all a plan,
Bleezy.
You know, and get that baby money for 18 years. 18 years. And after 18 years,
they banned her off of social media after all that mess, man.
She is.
And shout out to DeMarco the Great, my brother. He said, NBA ball players are corny. They want to be in the limelight.
Right.
They want to be socialites, rappers, gangbangers, until they find out they're owned by the franchise.
Those are athletes in general. That can go for football players too, baseball too.
Baseball too.
He said that their whole life they've been good kids, millions of kicks, and they create a character.
So why do we have high standards for athletes? You know what I'm saying?
Why? Say it again, Jay.
Why do we have high standards for athletes? They're regular jocks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh damn. Dumb jocks. That's what you say.
Dumb jocks. You know what I mean? You can't expect for them to be rocket scientists and study and analyze and see what the hell is going on. You know what I mean?
Boy.
It's all about the moment. Let's do it.
The whole thing is you got 9 times out of 10 you got young African American dudes coming from poor neighborhoods, some middle class neighborhoods, with the exception of LeBron James and a few others. They were coming from
thank you guys.
Rich neighborhoods or middle class. LeBron
rich
James,
like you guys,
not rich. We ain't know it. I wish I was, but
drinking Hennessy every week.
But
go ahead.
you put $100 million in a kid, an 18, 17-year-old kid's hands who doesn't have no idea what to do with it. This is what you get.
See, I gotta push back a little bit because I'm glad you said that, because all of these leagues, no matter what league it is, hockey, NBA, MLB, NFL, they have these classes. I mean, even though it's one class where they probably have a bunch of different financial investors and people there that can help these guys manage their money. 9 times out of 10, those guys probably don't listen.
I only know
And they go about their business.
I only
This is
know,
why LeBron is so successful.
I
Look at the
only
people
know-
they put around him.
I only know of the NFL. Herm Edwards ran the class for the rookies.
Yeah, they do
How
it in
to
the NBA
manage-
too.
How to manage. I don't know who's running that, but I remember they had a special on that and he took it upon himself to start that.
Yeah. We
How
gonna
to-
get skipped
But
to the
that,
Malu
but
up here,
that
man.
means that they going to these classes and they not paying attention.
They-
They joking around. They see where they gonna hang out afterwards.
Listen, man.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's all about the moment. You know,
You got
But
you got
then-
somebody
but-
somebody that's 38, 24, 37 or 40 inch or 40 38, 24, 40 inches in your face with a pretty face.
and these
All
guys
that
are
go
young.
out the window.
And
You
these
got to
guys
keep this all in mind, man.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
You
Jay.
got to keep this
Go ahead,
in
Tips,
mind.
go ahead.
You got a lot of these players that's coming from the rural area who never had shit, never had nothing, never, until they get that big contract. When they see all that money, everything gets big to them. They got to buy the parents a house. They got to get their dream car that they want. They got to get their own crib. The next thing to get would be the chick, would be a female.
And
know what I
that's where
mean?
it goes wrong. And that's
Listen,
That's where it all goes
50
wrong.
That's where it goes
That's where
wrong.
all goes wrong.
I seen an old
You know?
interview that 50 Cent did, and he was like, one day I'm sitting on the couch watching TV and I'm looking at Vivica Fox and she's fine. And the next day I got her in my crib. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. This is what it is. This is after Get Rich or Die Trying explodes. He come home from tour 38 million in his bank account. This is what it is, bro.
And years later, she still will give him some.
Still
How about
now.
How about that?
Oh, we got a caller. The Unprofessionals on Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
Yo, this is DeMarco the Great, man. I'm tired of
DeMarco, what's
typing.
happening, champ?
Tired of typing.
Let's go, man. We talk about
Tired
it.
of typing.
Let's go.
There's a part that we ain't paying attention to.
What's that?
They've all been groomed, cattle together, in all these AAU organizations. They've already been told what they're going to make, where they're going to be, who their agent going to be, what crew they're going to be a part of, what chick everything has been already handed to them. So most of them already know what they're about to go through. They've seen the Gilbert Arenas stories. They've seen all of this. Most of them don't care. They still want that spotlight.
That's a
They
fact.
see James Harden jumping from team to team to team to team, and they still signing them on. What you think they gonna do next?
That's a
I'm
fact.
gonna jump from team to team, team to team, chick to chick, group to group, celebrity to celebrity. They don't care. Joe Smith looked like a bozo, but he deserves that because he put himself in that position. You think he ain't collecting checks for these interviews?
Of course he is.
Yeah, he is.
Of course he
Collecting
is.
checks for these interviews, man.
That's
Yes.
why he's doing it. I'm sure he
This
is.
crap. Look, man, most of these players is crab in a barrel.
That's a fact.
And we feeling sorry for them. JLJ said it right. They jocks.
Yes. Yes.
Some of them need to shut up and dribble.
Shout out to
Oh man.
Shout out to my guy,
done.
DeMarco.
I
Huh?
gotta talk.
Yo, what up, man? When you coming up here, we got to get you up here before the year is out, man. We got in the year off right.
All you got to do is send the kite set up the day me and Bill Minor already been talking.
That's
When
my
you gonna
guy.
shoot up there, you just got to give us a day to come up there.
My guys
We
is
ready.
word. All right, so we talking like another 2 weeks or so, man. Word up,
Yeah,
man.
let's make it
After
happen.
Thanksgiving, we got
Gentlemen,
it.
salute. You know I love the show.
Easy, bro.
Salute.
Facts.
All right, my brother. Appreciate you, you heard?
All right, now I need the Giants to go get this win for me. So
Yeah, don't call up here trolling, man. Come on.
Today.
I'm out.
All right.
Shout out to my guy, DeMarco the Great, man. He's an Eagles fan, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He's an Eagles fan, but
Maybe they need
He's
the Giants to win though.
That's what he wants. He wants the Giants to win
Giants
so they
ain't
got
got a
Dallas can take
Oh,
a L.
yeah.
Listen, man.
Giants ain't got a snowball chance in hell.
chance in hell. All right, listen, and we not watching that game.
Shout out to the draft, 2024
You
draft.
heard it up, man. Let's get to that. Word up. So it leads me. This whole thing leads me to what everybody's kind of been touching on, saying that when he had the money, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like that, and but why is it that we end up choosing these chicks when we get the money?
Because we still men.
Not what you mean we still men?
You still a man, bro.
Huh?
You still a man. And if you're attracted, we all attracted to beautiful women.
Yeah.
You're still a man. So at the end of the day, if a beautiful woman come in your face, looking crazy, beautiful wise. I mean,
He's paying for that beauty.
regardless if he's paying for that. A lot of them come to you already looking good. They already got enhancements or whatever they need to do. They just looking for that guy to run that plan on. And you see multi-million-dollar stills coming to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Now Stills done got through. He got through the first line, leaving from the locker room to the bus. Right?
That was a good one.
Listen, Stills got through the front line. It's like you said. He got through the front line.
Jock.
Oh shit. Yo, he got through the front line to get past the first section to get into the bus.
What do you mean?
Now he going to the hotel. There's another line. He got to get through that line. Then he go to his room. He finally break through that line to get to his room. There's about 5 or 7 of them up there in his room. We still men, bro. We still men. You can say what you
You
want.
can't marry them though.
There we
Come
go. Talk
on.
about it, Jay.
You can't marry them.
Come on.
Have all the fun you want, man, bro. But
Listen, a lot of them are thinking with the wrong head.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
You
I
got
mean,
these girls will
Yeah.
suck the skin off you, bro.
Yikes.
Looking for that check.
You say
Yeah.
that now.
Nah,
You
man.
say that
See,
now.
They will
See?
suck the skin off you to look for that
If you-
check, bro.
See, if you was you, well, I guess it goes to say a lot of them probably wasn't used to getting girls
Right.
when they was
Come
coming up.
on.
That's
You know
probably what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
So
Because it goes to
that's
this.
what it is. Go ahead.
These type of females ain't looking at a $40,000 a year dude.
You could be that. You could be that star on your high school team, and the baddest girl in that school would not have to like you, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Zaire
You know what I mean?
Zaire
But
played.
when you become a pro in your life and you move forward in life, you become that real pro and that star. Everything wants you now.
Listen,
you
man.
can't say that.
There we
Because
go.
In high school, some of them be on them too now, and they ain't thinking about the future. You know what
LeBron
I'm
James'
saying?
wife was
Yeah.
on him, and she
Yeah.
knew what it was. And he was groomed from high school to be the
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving your side.
He had the right people
I ain't
around
leaving
him.
your side.
Yeah. And shout out to Knicks 100 the GM. He said Stills ain't getting past the entrance. Remember that one chick said on air that he was at my house, right?
Man.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was 3. That was 3D. And 3D was like, hold on, what are you talking about? You hear it? Shout out to Knicks 100. He tried to throw me.
Listen, man, these
You know what I'm
these
saying?
women are not looking at the average dude, bro. Jay-Z said it himself. I'm not ugly. I'm a billionaire. I'm cute.
So,
Pause.
all right. So now, because this is a real common thing, like everybody's like, oh, why would Joe Smith, out of all the women he could get, why would you sit down with a stripper of all people?
Yeah.
Son,
Porn star.
my
Well,
first
yeah.
heartbreak was a
You know what I'm
stripper,
saying?
bro.
Hey, man.
Hold on, don't the booty bandit Dwight Howard got
Listen,
a
man.
baby by a stripper?
God, man.
My
Don't he got a baby by a stripper?
Oh, my God.
pause.
So let me say something, man.
Go
No,
ahead,
I'm
Jay.
saying though, but
Go
don't
ahead.
Dwight Howard got a baby by a stripper?
So what?
But he was in the
Dwight
NBA.
Howard's something different.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
That's
He probably looked at them doodle chasers and was like, ooh,
oh, Lord.
them doodle makers. He was like, ooh. Go ahead, Jay.
He got some nerve getting mad at his wife doing that. He already know what she was doing before that. He got some nerve to be mad.
You can't be. I mean, you can't
need
say
to
that.
expect that. That
can't
should be
say that.
coming, especially the bread is running dry. Like, come on.
Everybody like attention, bro.
she's gonna do what she gotta do.
Everybody
If
like
you
attention.
don't-
Everybody likes attention, right? Now, if this chick in his, because we don't see through his eyes, so he may think that she's the baddest chick on the planet. I don't see it in her, but he may think that if she's giving him that type of attention and everything that he's looking for, sexual and all that, we all know that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Because of what he got. Eventually, his feelings got involved.
so here we go, man.
That's
This to
crazy.
round out this whole segment, because I had posted it this morning and I got a few interesting comments and stuff like that. So the post basically says that money attracts the female that you want.
Struggle attracts
the woman that you need. Now, when you hear that, what does that mean to you?
That means I don't agree with that statement.
Why not?
Because in today's era, a female ain't trying to deal with no man that's struggling. In today's era, listen to me. In today's era, everybody wants somebody that's ready made.
Can't
Men-
say that neither.
From a woman's,
Let him talk.
from some woman's perspective. Look at it's all over social media. Look at the social media.
There's a
Everybody want the guy that's
lot.
already made, already got
There's
his
a
own house,
lot.
already making the money, already got the car, already do. Everybody want that guy. Nobody wants the $40,000 a year guy.
High maintenance men. That's what you know, that guy.
High value. Nobody
value?
wants the $40,000 a year guy that's struggling to pay his own rent and bills. Nobody wants that. Some women. Most of them want the ready-made guy, and half of them ain't got their shit together. So that's the problem. Like, this is today's era. I'm not talking. We ain't going back to.
What you mean today's era?
This is today's era.
It's been around forever.
Nah, I'm just saying. It's
you think
all
that
over.
your parents ain't go through that,
Bruh.
The standards.
No.
The standards that females are looking for in men are gotten extremely high.
Because they high.
That being said, you know, these chicks is going to third world countries getting their booty and their breasts done. You understand? So they want to be sexy for that dude to get that bread. You know what I mean?
But what does that say about them? Because in another 10 years, you're gonna have to go back to the Dominican Republic and reinvest and put into the because that stuff don't last forever. So that already tell you where their mind is and their mentality is. They ain't right. I'm not worried about trying to please them type of women. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about trying to get my ones up for a female like that because she don't even love herself.
Damn.
So how's she gonna love me?
I get you.
She don't even love herself, putting all them foreign objects in her body.
Of course.
That you have to. It's not no you might. You have to go after 10 to 15 years to go get it redone again because it's a foreign object.
Yeah.
It's not natural tissue in your body. So why would I go out of my way to please and cater to a woman that don't even love herself, that'll go and put her life on the line and go lay across the table and put foreign objects in her body? Go ahead, Jay. I know you wanted to say something before I keep going.
I'm stumped right now.
It's like to further explain, right?
Go ahead.
Our parents' era and grandparents' era, it was the man going to work. A lot of them stayed home. A lot, right?
A lot of women stayed.
A lot of women stayed home. That was that era. This era, a lot of women are up. A lot of women got the jobs now. A lot of women making the money. So they don't want to date down. And this is just
dating down?
Men do.
Men
do it all the time.
All the time.
Below what they're making. So if you got a woman making 150, 200 grand, they're not going to date the $50,000 a year guy. This is what I'm saying.
But why though?
You got to ask them.
Their standards.
Because
they don't met their standards.
They don't want to take care of a grown man. I've seen this all over social media.
Right.
We're not taking care of no grown ass man.
So, but see, that's the problem.
This
It's
is their words.
Yeah. But this is exactly why most marriages and relationships
don't
work because people are basing it off of finances.
Yeah.
You can't base no relationship off of finance, man.
hold on.
At the end of the day, if you get up, put your pants on, go to work every day, make a good living for yourself, and can take care of yourself, that should be all that matter. Keep your credit good. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself up to par. That should be good enough. When people worried about being with somebody with all this money, eventually the money's gonna stop.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
When the money stops, you got to know that person that's next to you is gonna be willing to hold that down because it's easy for you to meet a chick when you up.
Yeah.
You'll never know if she was really truly with you because you up or you down.
And God forbid
something happens to you. So God forbid something happens and you go down.
And hold it down for
now
you until you get back on.
Now she's out of there.
Yeah.
Because she never got to like you when you was at your lowest point in your life.
So now
they never got to see you there. But this is why it's a lot of single women out there on dating sites looking for.
Why do you think that list is out there? Why that list is out there about first place going on dates?
Yeah, but it's
know what I'm saying.
That's why in our age, there's going to be a lot of women that end up being alone in their late stages of their life because they're looking for a golden man that doesn't exist. Just like some of us looking for a golden woman that doesn't exist. You got to be with the person that complements your soul, bro, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like all the material objects and stuff, that shit comes and goes, bro. You know what I mean?
All that shit can be replaced, and that's why they say. And a lot of them will say money don't pay the bills and all this stuff, but
love don't pay the bills. You mean?
Yeah, love don't pay the bills. I mean,
but they also say money doesn't make you happy.
Money don't make the man make the money,
and that too.
So
the whole money equation that should go out of the window, man. Because you could give a fool $1 million and he'll blow it and have nothing to show for it.
AKA Joe Smith.
You know what I'm saying?
AKA Allen Iverson. AKA Antoine Walker. The list goes on.
Yeah.
Over a woman.
Yeah.
But it's just the sad era. Like I don't think we'll ever get back to that, the era of what our parents and our grandparents.
No. You talking about the era of genuine love?
So,
There's
there
no
we go.
genuine level of love out here,
You're
bro.
absolutely
There's
right.
genuine
Here we
love.
go.
I'm talking about genuinely
No, you're
loving an
you're
individual.
absolutely right.
Not looking at the figures, not looking at what kind of car you got,
That's a
not
fact.
looking at your apartment or the house that you got.
100%.
Or not looking at how much money you got or how many zeros you got in your bank account.
100%.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about what you got in your chest, bro.
I
go.
agree. I agree.
There you go.
100%.
That's what we talking about.
And in our parents' era, it was a lot of housewives that stayed home. The man went out, made the bacon, and brought it home.
Facts.
That's what a lot of these women want. They want the man to go out, make the bacon, bring it home. They get their own money, keep their money, but spend yours.
100%.
That's the errors. That's the difference between the
100%.
two errors. But
I'm gonna make my 100.
Again,
I'm
But
gonna make my 100 a
That's kind
year.
of wild if you think about it, though. Because
What?
if a woman makes $150,000 a year, right, and she don't want a man that makes less, when she gets a man that's up, she don't want to do nothing. She wants to hold on to that
this
150
is what
a
they
year
do.
and not contribute and help out. Like, come on.
Or they want to do the power couple. Let's put money together, get businesses and all this stuff and expand. Where at the end of the day, that's the number one rule. Money and blood don't mix. Family and money sometimes don't mix. Sometimes it's good for you to have your own and let her
Listen,
have her own.
I'll leave it at
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
Bill Gates and his wife built their fortune on nothing in the garage.
Here we go.
In the garage. What's the problem?
That's my point.
What's the problem?
You know what I'm saying? So when we hear these stories about guys like Joe Smith or guys like Antoine Walker who had it all, blew it, now they have nothing and they don't have that bad bitch that they had when
Not
they
Bill
had
Gates,
it.
I mean Jeff Bezos.
Huh? Yeah. We understand.
Yeah.
One of them rich motherfuckers,
Yeah.
right?
Amazon. They built that
Amazon.
shit in the garage with nothing.
Just like Facebook. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, you know, the reason why I brought these topics up because it all comes back to who you choose to have on your side. When you have it means everything. You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't with you from the mud when you was coming up, 9 times out of 10 when you get with them when you already got it, they really ain't there for you per se. They're there for what you can provide for them. You know what I mean?
That's
And
one
that
of the
sucks.
most important.
Very bad.
Word.
That's one of the most important
Terrible.
decisions you can make in your lifetime
Mm-hmm.
because it can make or break you. You don't, and like they said, you can only have to be right once, but you can struggle over and over again choosing the wrong ones. Just because you have a type, sometimes you got to go outside the box. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so bad. Go to the dating websites. You might float across a couple people that you see every day in the streets or your coworkers.
I was just so happy.
Everybody out here trying to have AI find them the perfect partner for them. How much money do they make? What do you do this? What do you do that? Instead of going out there being, you know what I mean, a normal person and meeting people.
Well, I was listening to the radio the other day.
Let's go, Tips.
And they was on the radio and they was talking about dating apps and how the dating apps are not as popular as they was about 5-10 years ago due to the social media. You know, because you can always meet somebody,
and
you can always DM somebody or Facebook or meet them in the street.
And
you know what I'm saying? So they were saying how the dating apps are dying out like how they were at one point in time. You know, there was always a dating app for something.
Can I add on to that tip?
Let's go.
Especially with men, because we getting tired of getting catfished, man. We getting tired of that, man.
I got catfish.
You see that show sometimes?
What, catfish?
Yeah.
Nah, I
that's a funny show, kid.
I gotta see that.
That's a funny show on Tuesdays,
in the
man.
90s. Thinking I stole a nice one from my god, bro. She had the nice voice and everything.
You watch this out?
Catfish?
Yeah. It was on MTV on Tuesdays.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, it's tricky, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Tricky.
But you have to, you know, the dating apps of today, 9 times out of 10, I seen something like what you was talking about. They pay you to be on those things. Facebook,
dating apps?
Yeah, Facebook and all that other shit is free.
Not for nothing. You know, you have some people who.
And after this, we getting ready for your session.
You got people that go and doing matchmaking abroad. You know, when I mean abroad in other countries and things of that nature, and they have 90 days to go figure out if that's the person for them or not.
They got that.
Shout out to the passport bros.
They got
They
got
Shout out to
that.
everybody in the Dominican Republic, Cuba.
You know, so that's what they be doing. Sending DR. Go to all them places.
Colombia.
Yeah, all them places. You know, shout out to those who do that. Good luck to them,
man.
you know.
I ain't mad at them, man.
Because it's hard to find love.
Because we know that ain't real love. That's like the fleeky, poppy. I love you, God. Anything for $1. You know what I'm saying? That's the commodity out there, man.
Yeah.
Word up, man. But anyway, man.
Get love who love you, bro.
That's it.
That's it.
Love the ones that love you, man.
When you're up and when you're down.
When you're up and when you down, kid. That's when you know you got a real one. You know what I'm saying?
That's the simple answer to
That's
all
a
these
fact.
problems, bro.
Word up, man. So we reached the point of our show. Fellas, y'all got it together today?
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna find
We got the end of the Streets mix today, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Last week we got a little
This is the unprofessional, so you never know. You never know.
We had him quitting on air.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
I said, oh shit. He quit on air on us, man.
He back though. He's
So
back.
he back today. He said, all right, man. I
What
thought
you got
about
for
it.
us today, Tim?
What you got for us on the menu today, Tips?
Dan DeVito, Joe Pesci,
Huh?
Dave East, and Votto.
Woo! Okay. Don't forget the number to call is 516-206-0711. Unprofessionals on Bars and Hoops Radio. Check in
Let's
with
get
us.
Just giving the same feeling as suede ceilings and Rari. Seat on recline, blown out my mind. Creep with a Barbie, out of town with a dope line. Had Nickies like Safari. Dime sold for 25 when I was yelling free Charlie. Had Hardy hats, used to borrow, block them. I don't follow rats. Deep waters, I'm backstroking. You where it's shallow at. Before I made the family proud, I had a thing for collar Pratt. Wipe my body down after we done mine with your towels.
You gotta bring that back, Jay.
Damn.
You gotta bring that back, Jay. Let's go. Bring it to the top, Jay.
All right, hold on. Caught me off guard with that one. Bring back selector. Bring back rewind.
Gotta bring that back, baby. Hey.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops
Just
Radio.
giving the same feeling as suede ceilings and Rari. Seat on recline, blown out my mind. Creep with a Barbie, out of town with a dope line. Had Nickies like Safari. Dime sold for 25 when I was yelling free Charlie. Had Hardy hats, used to borrow, block them. I don't follow rats. Deep waters, I'm backstroking. You where it's shallow at. Before I made the family proud, I had a thing for collar Pratt. Wipe my body down after we done mine where your towels at. Some niggas use they lady taxes, then they act like rappers. If she from Compton, why she act like she from Calabasas? My adolescence left me scarred, that shit was kinda tragic. Nothing in my closet went together, I was trying to match shit. The police get behind us, just be cool, I'm out the mash. No potato nigga, can't no nigga come from out my past talking. What he done did for me, the kid in me might laugh. You getting me, we clash. Shit, the crip in me might blast. If I had $1 for every nigga that hated on me, I'd be a billionaire. Big salute the hoop and waiting on me. Nothing you taking from me. Y'all act like y'all hate this money. 6 in the morning, Fiends is out, that's that wake up money. De Niro and Pesci, nigga, they know we a threat to niggas. Phantom to the ocean with your bitch on a jet ski, nigga. Don't care about the rest of these niggas. We good in our section, nigga. On ice like Ovechkin, nigga. Fuck you gon' tell us, nigga. De Niro and Pesci, nigga. De Niro and Pesci, nigga. Good fellas. De Niro and Pesci. De Niro and Pesci, nigga. You know, De Niro
Jimmy
and Pesci.
Conway and Tommy, Rothstein and Nicky, Frank and Buffalino, Banks is Al Pacino, down in Sinaloa, we're waiting at El Camino, Lemon in the Corona, waiting on El Padrino. Like in casino, we play the phone for seconds, switch cars and lots before meeting up in the desert. Speaking up with aggression, keep it tucked when I'm dressing, feet is up when I'm flexing, flee the trucks at the Essence. Pressure applier, say they fresher a liar, my chick I dress her a liar, feed the neck of a tire. Crowd with spilled milk that had already expired. With a vision like Bugsy, I'm Warren Betty inspired. Or like LL, standing in the crowd at Supreme Team Party with murderers all around. Kingpins on stage, repping the 7 crowns, analyzing they style, wishing that I was
De
down.
Niro and Pesci, nigga. They know we a threat to niggas. Phantom to the ocean with your bitch on a jet ski, nigga. Don't care about the rest of these niggas. We good in our section, nigga. On ice like Ovechkin, nigga. Fuck you gon' tell us, nigga. De Niro and Pesci, nigga. De Niro and Pesci, nigga. Good fellas. De Niro
That's
and
Dave
Pesci.
East right there, right? Rapping? No, right
Sir,
there.
De
that's
Niro and
East.
Pesci, nigga.
I keep getting his
De
voice
Niro and
confused.
Pesci.
That joint
He
is
ain't
fire
done
right
nothing in a
there.
while.
Fire right there for sure.
Good looking,
I'm waiting
Tips.
for that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that
Okay.
album.
And
I'm waiting for that album to come
so
out.
my next one now It's a little funny, controversy, you know. But I'm gonna let y'all be your own judge about this one. It's called Puff Hit Pac.
Oh,
Feature is Troy Ave.
Puff Hit Pac. Come on, let's go.
snitch ass.
Yeah. Howdy. We jingling, baby. We jingling keys. Exotics. We going? That day we out here smoking. Come on. Phone. Howdy. Hey. Baby, rub my back while I rub on your ass. In the phone with 200s, I'm plus in the dash. I don't care about love, that shit don't last. If it's money, power, respect, then give me the cash. Ride with 2 seats, Louis bag with the heat. Falls on my feet, and my bitch looking sweet. Candy color Rari, keep a Uzi in my Jeep. Cause niggas get to hating when they know they can't compete. I don't argue in the street, I just follow through and creep. Next thing you know, he gone and ain't nobody said a peep. I know you peep. Die slow, nigga, you been a bitch. They had reached, oh, they killed the pussy niggas you was with. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's better. Ain't no statute of limitation. Keith D no better. Saying Puff Hit Pac. Put a bag on the top. How much is Holly charging? I might pay that hoe for some top. Just joking. I don't trick, I ain't ghosting. This ain't Halloween clothing. It's Versace on rolling. Get it straight. Like a ghetto style crib shot to snush. Getting cake. Broke niggas couldn't relate. Birthdays is any date. Tyron went to Ibiza, better not been with a date. Can't trust no fat ass, long hair, and pretty face. If I spit in your mouth, tell me yum, let it taste. It's a grip in the couch, if they come, shoot at their face. Baby, rub my back while I rub on your ass. In the phone with 200s, I'm plus in the dash. I don't care about love, that shit don't last. If it's money, power, respect, then give me the cash. Baby, rub my back while I rub on your ass. In the phone with 200s, I'm plus in the dash. I don't care about love, and that shit don't last. If it's money, power, respect, then give me the cash. Bye.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Hey. As you keep it moving, I got Rick Ross and Meek Mills featuring Tiana Taylor and DJ Khaled. Above the Law.
Hey.
Ooh.
I got it.
You all right over there, Jay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right, go.
Rose, Meek Millie, and Billy. Too good to be true. Another one.
I'm so high, cheers to the sky. I come alive in the night, the flashing red and blue lights. They watching, waiting on a shooting star, but ain't no stopping. Untouchable, be above the law. Be above the law. Be above the law.
Demons in my cell, it's just me all alone. Taking everything to trial, nigga, we going home. I was told by OGs to never speak on the phone. So posting guns on the internet, we don't condone. It's like snitching on yourself, doing crimes on camera, you like a witness to yourself. This new Louis came from Virgil, it's white dripping on my belt. For all them concerts in them trenches, had to whip it up myself. Try and get it back, nigga, we gon' let it stack. Never pulling over for the law in a pack. I remember times selling dimes to get a check. But nowadays, the only time we doing time is to protect. Run my check, nigga.
I'm so high, cheers to the sky. I come alive in the night, the flashing red and blue lights. They watching, waiting on a shooting star, but ain't no stopping. Untouchable, be above the law. Be above the law.
It's too good.
Be above the law.
10 million worth of Jews in my interviews. Only made dude living in the shade room. I could see it in him, but I wouldn't say it to him. Or I could give it to him, did it in a day or two. Go to Club 11 in the daytime. Still ducking 9/11 for the K9. Quick to take her shopping with my playtime. And I always fuck her to the baseline. Me and Meek, nigga, we the dream team. Murder niggas on Christmas Eve team. I see you little niggas with your submariners. You know I'm fucking your bitch, I'm so careless. On a big black jet, we off to Paris. It's too good to be true, it's like a marriage. Being just the money till the day I die. Started with the envelopes and now it's still inside.
Why you haters counting us out? We counting it up. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion.
Maybach music. Cops yelling freeze, I have my wrist up. All this icy price freeze trying to frisk us. I'm with this bitch from Belize like a princess. Doing 200 in a lamb, getting dick sucks. You talking to the Rolex rocking, G5 flying. Say you don't live no cat, he ain't lying. I don't think they made no jets that we ain't flying. I don't think they made bad bitches that we ain't diving. Sitting on the paper, aggravating the haters. Ballin' like Kawhi, LeBron, Clippers, and Lakers. Judge trying to send me in jail, did me a favor. 40 mil strong, I'm on a year later. Thank you.
I'm so high, cheers to the sky. I come alive in the night, the flashing red and blue lights. They watching, waiting on a shooting star, but ain't no stopping. Untouchable, we above the law. We above the law. We above the law.
Yo, Iman Shepherd better look out, man.
And
he not with it no more.
Yeah, he definitely ain't with
Oh,
it.
he not with him?
No,
He's fucking
no.
around.
So why she
Not
didn't answer
with
my calls?
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's another story.
On to the next. My next one is the Orchard Enterprise. The song is called Guns Up.
Hope you got a plan, nigga.
Uh-oh.
Cause when sharks smell blood, they gonna come. Ain't nothing nobody can do to stop.
The compilation. Money counter broke, now my fingertips numb. When he clip my next check, I'm buying more guns. I ain't on your radio, so fuck your station. Lawyer so good, got the judge probation. Lord Mob compilation, we glide across the nation. Problem solved, ended with a cool conversation. Metaphors are sick like the bezel on my wrist. I'm alive, top 5, you was never on the list. Get flipped for the cheddar or the chips. Youngest got a fire like the devil on the strip. Don't get left all alone for a text on your phone. I ain't signing nobody, I get checks on my own. Chewing pomegranates or shooting like John Morant. Whoa, I can't see me making a move without my camp. Take a stroll down memory lane. Try to pinpoint the music, how the industry changed.
Thunderbolt guns to the stretch, bulletproof legs. Snakes can't handle on the Ruger splashing your neck. Bullet flew through his backs. I break checks after the downing. Clowning like I put this on the set. All my niggas red, sharp like the end of the blade. Let's get paid, I'm a motherfucking threat. Your Highness, Fresno's finest, you know the science. Upper echelons, true form, straight out the diners. All I do is analyze, observe, stick to the plan. Leave it well done and elevate the enterprise. Now that's something you can die for. Do a drive-by for. Violent in the mind, I'm like, why, Lord? Take them through the 1 through 36. The devil and his dirty tricks. The black man is God. I know you heard of this. I'm here to fill the void with my services. Chain in the mob, independent murderers.
Born alone, die alone. Porterhouse, Sutter home. Can't keep my guards down. Never leave my gun home. By the look of it, I'm hands-on cooking it. Hit it with the ice cube. Shit'll make the mice move. Nothing like you. Put me in a tight spot. I slide out with them young boys and they on hot. Steps ahead, I want them extra dead. With the low and the drop, safe to say I got the edge. I get meds and sit it in broth. I soak them. He a nut now, looking for deuce. Cross me, I send you back on the hand truck. I make it rain deer like Dasher and Dancer. The trap line around the block. Groups of 5 for that 2 for 5. Who really cloned Tyrone and kept making them die. Pill a pen on the nade, middle finger to sky.
Oh man, did you hear that verse in there? He said the black man is gone. Much respect, yo. I heard that. I heard that.
Yeah.
Now my last selection.
Let's go.
Is Montega. Conway featuring, what's this? Juan 2?
Yeah, Juan 2. What's the other guy named? Galoop Galoop? No,
Goose by the way.
Oh, okay. No disrespect. Gooch by the way. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Look,
I'm still at it, I'm still getting to it. Any obstacles in front of me, I'm getting through it. Every verse you niggas spitting, it's a different shoe. And please, they gave you a gun to squeeze and you didn't do it. Machine, bitch, I make different music. My shit is fluid. Beat the shit out of mics like I'm Lennox Lewis. I'm the truest. I checked my bank account today, that shit was looking foolish. 7 figures had me drooling. Look. Y'all niggas too lazy, y'all too comfortable. You gotta go take yours, it ain't gonna come to you. No matter how much success somebody want for you, you eat what you kill, don't let nobody hunt for you. I pulled up fashionably late, but I'm still punctual. When you own a label, you do what the fuck you wanna do. We'll move on you and them little niggas up under you. Spin a bag and run down, peel your top like a lunch.
Niggas gon' get used to me. I know you ain't heard from a nigga in a while. You niggas gon' get used to me. I'm fashionably late, nigga. Check out my style. You niggas gon' get used to me. I'ma make it hard for you niggas, I swear. You niggas gon' get used to me.
What?
Keep a spell, homie, be prepared.
You know how we move, boys. You know what the fuck we got on this nigga. You know what's gonna happen to you. You know how we move, boys. Niggas know what the fuck time it is, nigga. This is Trump work shit, nigga. You know how we move. Y'all motherfucking killers, dealers, motherfucking cat killers, nigga. You know how we move, boy. Inside Buffalo shit, face like, nigga, I promise you.
Yeah. Shout out to the dreary music. Yeah.
Yeah, how about that? On to my final and last song. You know, since it's 50 years of hip hop and Queens run this shit, I'm gonna have to give it to my man Nas.
Okay.
I love this feeling.
You love it? I love it too. Let's go.
Ain't gonna love you all through the morning. Ain't gonna love you all.
Yeah, see him going where I've been, know how you feel.
Ain't gonna love you all.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Ain't gonna love you all.
I see you going where I've been. I know how you feel. Was at the same place you were now in. You shouting, announcing. You want to win with similar-minded men with great business acumen. We can make an acquisition to the topic turn from tight pockets to high profits. To life assurance, at what age do we all cop it? Fuck who the hottest. Who really stand up? Who really messing with they dead man girl? That says everything about that man world. Energy transfer, immortality. You against morality, don't come around me. Homicidal vinyl section where they always found me. By the motion picture soundtrack with Richard Roundtree on the album sleeve. That's my era shit. Musical excellence, hot like on a detective list. It's simple shit that's keeping you from the shift. You a simp, a trick, or in love with your own dick. Distractions, they come in all ways. I just keep it calm, watching it all play out like it's supposed to. Old dudes playing chess in the park. Old dudes playing chess in prison. Stay on good behavior for extra business. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant, a down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The realest, I love this feeling. If you don't have a team that's militant, you better be brilliant. I love this feeling. If you don't have no team that's militant, be mentally equipped.
Guess what?
I love this feeling.
Okay.
Watch everybody. That's why I love my team. I love this feeling. Keep calm, but watch everything. It's your monthly subscription to the Slums Edition. The new it was written. Get your hard copies of Blockology coming from the one who lived in a bowl for goldfish. I never sell my soul, just evolve shock rap. That what you never been told shit. Cold part, Illmatic all through that episode of Ozark. I think that's harder than if I had co-star a ghetto symphony. I'm Chief Keith Cozart, mixed with Mozart. It's ill when you get bags for your old art. $1 million sink for algebra or rap. But they ain't understand it when it drop, yo. How cold is that? They asking if I'm ever gonna be over rap. But I left a few times, just never told you that. Amassing digital assets, no fiscal year kickbacks, yeah, we cash in. Physical money think different, we outlast them. We outclass them, they made it easy to pass them. I love this feeling. I just keep it calm, watching it all play out like it's supposed to. Old dudes playing chess in the park. Old dudes playing chess in prison. Stay on good behavior for extra visits. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant, a down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The realest, I love this feeling. Every day we do whatever we want, can't front. Yo, I love this feeling. Getting dressed, getting fly just to go to the studio. Hey yo, I love this feeling. Hey yo, tomorrow I'm juicing for the cause I love this feeling. And Big Bro got his ankle brace and took off today, yo. Getting on a private jet, I love this feeling. Yeah, I love this feeling.
Shout out to everybody that getting this smoothie on. Know what I'm saying? We juicy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You juicing now.
We know.
Yeah.
Definitely. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's right.
Huh? Word up, man.
We
Shout
in
out
the
to Tippin
glass
again for that
crash.
End of the Street mix. You know what I'm saying? So we reached the part of our show. We're going to talk a little NFL because the word on the street is that the NFL is rigged. If the 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens end up in the Super Bowl this year, word on the internet is because of the colors of the logo for the new Super Bowl in Vegas, that's how you know it's fixed. Because the last two matched up with the colors of the team. Ain't that about a bitch? Word up. But anyway, I don't want to think that because I lose a lot of money weekly, man. I don't even want to think
I'm
it's
about to
fixed.
stop.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping.
I'm stopping.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Two people from the job, they said they done stop because they feel it is fixed.
Hey, man, it's on them.
Shit. These
More money
motherfuckers
from
will-
me.
These motherfuckers will throw 300 yards every week until I bet. And then they throw 20.
Or you one rebound away.
Yeah.
You get 20, you score, the player gets 21, you put down 25.
Shout out to
if
these
you'd had 20, you would have got the win.
Oh, that happened to me. I had
Well,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
hopefully you guys didn't have any money on the games earlier today. And I'm going
Yes,
to run
I
down the
did.
scores. Well, sorry to hear that, champ. So we're going to start off on Thursday, man, with the Buffalo Bills lose.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Sorry, pardon self.
Exactly.
My
Bills play
glasses.
Monday.
Yeah. Thank you, Zai. This is why we're going to press
So what's
unprofessionals.
the menu?
Yeah. Oh, what's the menu?
You know?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, shout out to the Carolina Panthers for losing to the lowly Chicago Bears to the tune of 13-16 on Thursday Night Football. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They had, man, that's terrible. They was a terrible team,
You gotta
man.
be terrible. losing
And
to
and the Panthers have both draft picks this. No, Chicago has both of the draft picks this year for the Panthers and their own, and they're both garbage. So, you know, they might take another quarterback in this year's 2024 draft during the summer. But anyway, moving along. Today in Germany, the Indianapolis Colts beat the New England Patriots to make Bill Belichick look more of a mortal than ever.
Damn.
The losses keep on coming in New England without Tom Brady at quarterback, and they lost today in Germany to the Indianapolis Colts, led by Gardner Minshew.
Damn. Without Brady,
You know
he's a
what I'm
mere mortal, huh?
Yeah, without me, he's a
So the
regular.
question is,
He's not a machine. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Word up
Throw
for
the
those that
damn
know.
towel.
Yeah, throwing the towel. For those that know. You know what I'm saying? Moving along. We had a shootout today in Baltimore where the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson stood up and punched back, and they beat the Ravens 33-31, again in the shootout between him and Lamar Jackson. Let's go to the numbers, please. Let's see what's going on over there. So Deshaun Watson went 20 of 34 for 213 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Lamar Jackson went 13 of 23 from the field, 223 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions.
Damn.
Jerome Ford, filling in for the injured Nick Chubb, had 17 carries for 107 yards. And Lamar Jackson carried the ball 8 times for 41 yards. And the Cleveland Browns go into Baltimore and do the unthinkable and beat the Ravens on the road.
Wow,
that was
the
a big
Ravens
win.
was up big.
They were up big.
They were up big.
Any
They
given
were
Sunday,
up
huh?
big. And Deshaun Watson went to that locker room, got the
It's about time
the little massage
for the money
during the half.
rubbing tongue.
Came back. Hey man,
Happy ending?
You don't know what type it is, but
Happy ending.
but hey. Moving on over to Pittsburgh, man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you are not the
The
drink beer
Green
in
Bay
store.
Packers. The Green Bay Packers lose a close one to the Pittsburgh Steelers, 23-19. Mike Tomlin out here not trying to have a losing record on his record. Period. I don't think he has a losing record since he's been a head coach.
He gonna be with that
Now
organization
he has
forever.
it. The black man is God. Coach.
He gonna be with them for the next 15 years.
Yeah, and as he should. Yeah,
he always find a way to win.
Oh my
If
God.
it's not the offense doing it, the defense is doing it.
That's a fact. The 49ers. That's what it sounded like when they beat the brakes off the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-3 in Jacksonville.
Damn.
About to keep the change, you filthy animal.
Jacksonville was hot.
Yeah, they were. Until today, they weren't.
Any given Sunday.
And moving on to Minnesota. The Minnesota Vikings, without Kirk Cousins, beat the New Orleans Saints 27-19. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the QB?
And the QB for the Minnesota Vikings is Joshua Dobbs in his second week with the team, fresh out of Arizona. Yes, the guy that has no eyebrows. Yes, yes, him.
Yikes!
He's that guy. Yes.
Oh damn.
Go ahead, Tips.
Why Arizona get rid of him if he's doing all this work?
Because
now?
Kyler Murray came back. Newsflash, and we're gonna get to Kyler Murray today. But Joshua Dobbs, since we're talking about him, he went 23 for 34 for 268 yards through the air, one touchdown, no interception. The Giants can use that.
He got receivers.
But he doesn't have Justin Jefferson, who's hurt.
He got that. What's that tight end? The tight end guy. What's the tight end on that team?
Don't worry about T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
And T.J. Hawkinson had 11 receptions for 134 yards and one touchdown, by the way.
What's the tight end name?
Oh, my God. On the New Orleans side of things, Jameis Winston went 13 of 25. No crab legs. 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Alvin Kamara carried the ball 9 times for 42 yards. And Chris Olave had 6 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown in a losing effort. Moving along, we're going to move over to Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Oh, my God. C.J. Stroud is just out here throwing the lights out of the building.
That was a shootout, bro.
2 weeks in a row, leads his team to the winning drive, man. Who says that the black man can't quarterback?
What?
And if you look at his story, man, his father's incarcerated. You know what I mean? He has team meetings frequently at his house to build camaraderie with the team. And he filled in for Deshaun Watson quite well, man. And what that type of day did he have today? He went 23 of 39 from the field for 356 yards. 1 touchdown would happen to be the game-winning touchdown and 1 interception. On the other side for Cincinnati, Joe Burrow went 27 of 40 from the field for 347 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But C.J. Stroud is taking the league by storm, man. Shout out to that young man. I don't want to say shout out to the Texans because they got a racist-ass owner. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we ain't gonna do that
Half
today,
the
man.
NFL's racist.
Man, hey, man, we talking about Houston in
That's why they
particular.
little
But I got an NFL question for y'all guys.
There we go, man. Let's go.
You know, being that this is week 10, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you already pretty much know who's the dominant teams. Who the dominant teams is going to get into the playoffs. Okay. Who's your sleeper?
Let me finish the scores and recap.
Okay.
Thank you, Tips. God damn.
Who's your sleeper?
Well, this is why we unprofessional, man. Can we finish the
Gotta
scores
love
first?
it. Gotta love it.
Because we're going to end up missing what's on the menu. Thank you, Tips. Hold on to that question. Moving on over to Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Bucks beat the Tennessee Titans 20-6, led by Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? He's trash, yes. He found a home in Tampa Bay after Tom Brady left. He went for 18 for 29 through the air, 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. On the Tennessee Titans side of things, Will Levis in his second game as a starter, as a rookie, went 19 of 39 for 199 yards and 1 interception. Derrick Henry had a pedestrian day, 11 carries for 24 yards, which is not like him.
He won't be there next year.
He won't be there next year. He won't be there or any fucking way if he doesn't get his money.
Jerry Jones, listen up.
Yeah, right. Let's say him. And as far as the games going on right now, the Detroit Lions are handling the San Diego. The LA Chargers 23-10 with 3 minutes left in the half. You got the Falcons beating the Cardinals 14-6 with 14 seconds left in the half. You got the Giants down 0-7 with 13 minutes left in the half to the Cowboys.
Against the who?
Against the Cowboys.
Okay.
Nothing new.
And then you got the Commanders beating the Seattle Seahawks on the road 9-6 with 9:12 left in the half. And as far as tonight's game and tomorrow's game, we're going to let Zai talk about it. So let's start with tonight's game. Zai, what's on the menu for tonight, man? Jets hosting the Raiders. No, the Raiders are in Vegas.
Vegas hosted Jets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Talk about it, Zai.
This is for, all the beef lovers. Pause.
Oof, oh my God.
Pause. But this is something I brought this particular piece of. I'm not gonna say meat. Pause.
Right.
But
no, you're kind of hot, I mean,
shout out to the steak eaters. Hot. We gonna go to Vegas, and the famous food that they doing in Vegas now is the Swing House Tomahawk ribeye.
Ooh.
That's a very expensive piece of meat. That's at least Pause. That's at least $75 in the store for one.
In the store, $75?
In the store for one.
How about at the restaurant?
In the restaurant, it's about 100 and change.
That's nothing.
100 and plus. Well, we're not rich like you, bro.
Nah, I ain't saying no. When you say expensive, now, man, I went to STK Steak. They had steak for like $185.
Yeah,
24 carats.
Yeah, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating the gold chicken wings or none of that. But yeah, this particular meat, man. Pause. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one for Christmas. I'm gonna buy two. But this steak you gotta reverse sear that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cook that slow in the oven first, and then you throw it on the pan, high flame, and you grill it to get that char and those stripes, bro. That joint to come out looking like a zebra. You know what I'm saying? Nice crispy crust on the top, and then you get whatever type of sauce you like, whether it be 57 or regular.
Look like you sweating.
I want one now. I want one now. I want one now when I cooked earlier, but I want one now when I cooked earlier. I may get one tonight and cook it tomorrow. But and as far as the drink go, we're gonna go to a pecan cocktail. PICON cocktail.
Pecan.
Oh,
that's
pecan. Okay.
Yeah. That's 1.5 ounces of pecan, 1/4 ounce of grenadine, club soda, 1/2 ounce of brandy, and lemon peel to garnish.
Ooh.
That sounds excellent.
That pecan is the liquor or the
that's part of it. That's not the liquor.
Okay.
That's somewhat of it.
It's a liquor though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna go to Buffalo for Monday night.
Okay.
Now everybody know what Buffalo's famous for, the wings and everything.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. It's easy to choose, but I'm gonna choose Buffalo style pizza.
Wow.
Over Detroit style pizza, Chicago's deep dish pizza, but this pizza in particular is similar to Detroit style pizza. With Detroit, with buffalo sauce on the crust, on the outside crust, or you can have it. They usually have pieces of buffalo chicken within the pizza. But I had that in a square style. It's not the circle pizza that you're used to.
Sicilian.
Yeah, you can call that. You can call it rectangular. Excuse me, Sicilian. Yeah, you got it.
Okay,
100%. And their drink is the Loganberry cocktail, which I may want to try. This one sounds excellent. It's some Loganberry syrup, vodka, lime juice, and clear seltzer. That sounds kind of good, but I don't know what Loganberry tastes like. But I would like to taste it because
send me that recipe, please.
Yeah, I seen what it looked like, and it looks like it's excellent. I may want to try that. So I may consider making that Super Bowl coming up. I may have one of those. I may have one of those before the Super Bowl. I'm not a light drinker, so it is.
We know.
That's everything that's on the menu. Join us next week, and I have some more goodies for y'all to go.
Okay. Shout out to Zai.
Facts.
Making everybody hungry. Now, Tips.
Naturally hungry.
Let's get back to your question. Sleepers. Who is your sleeper in the NFL?
On each
team.
In the AFC.
No, I'm talking about NFC team, and the AFC.
Let's go.
I go with Houston.
That's he took the words right out of my mouth. Go ahead.
I go with Houston out of the AFC. The
and
NFC.
Right now, and Houston sits at. They are. Let's get it. They're second in the AFC South behind Jacksonville, sitting at 5-4 after today's win. The Jaguars are 6-3 after today's loss. Go ahead, Tips.
In the NFC now, who would be asleep in the NFC?
Yeah.
The Washington Reds, the Commanders might make the playoffs.
Shout out to Tips. He said the Commanders, who sit
Commanders
at
might
4-5.
I don't know about that.
They are 4-5. They're
You-
actually third in the NFC East behind the Eagles and the
You
Cowboys.
either have them or you have the Falcons.
Okay, said the Falcons. To me, I'm going with the Detroit Lions.
No, that's they gonna win that
No,
division.
they
We
They
don't
gonna
know
win
that
that
yet.
division.
Right now, they're 6-2. They lead the division, and the Vikings are right behind them at 6-4.
But
So
that's
it's
not
a-
sleeper type of thing. I think they're gonna win it. They're gonna get in.
They gonna get in. We gonna talk about that. Yeah, they're not a sleeper. Like.
Well, everybody else is trick or track.
Waiting on the draft.
Facts. You already know. So hey, man, they not a given all the time.
As a competitive teams, those are the only two teams that's really playing. You know, the Atlanta or the Commanders.
The Falcons are also 4-5, and they won today.
In the AFC, I'm gonna go with you in Houston.
Yeah, AFC Houston for sure.
In the NFC, I'm gonna say you might not like this one. I may say the Packers, man.
I'm gonna get a little controversial.
Who's winning that division, by the way?
Which one?
Where the Packers is at.
Right now it is the Lions. So the Packers ain't making it.
Right.
They definitely not making it. So for me,
either them or Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna be a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
And it pains me to say this.
It don't pain you. You better not say the Giants.
JT.
The Jets?
Jets. Almost.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go with the bum ass Steelers, man, because you never know with those guys, man. They 6-3 and they play some ugly football, man. Can you imagine?
They squeeze, but pause. They get them out. They
get them out, and this is what playoff football is all about.
And you have a coach that haven't had a losing season yet.
There we go.
Within the last 10 years?
Yes, Mike Tomlin. They are 6.
He's been there.
They are 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
They are 6-3 overall, 4-2 at home, 2-1 on the road. Man, they're riding a 2-game winning streak right now.
Do they need their division?
The way it looks,
I thought Baltimore won that lead.
Yeah, Baltimore looks like they got both. They trailing Baltimore by 1 game. The Ravens are 7-3. The Steelers are 6-3.
Oh man!
So
can I ask you a question?
Go ahead,
The
Jay.
last 10 years, so is Mike Tomlin like one of the greatest?
Oh, he's definitely a
coaches
GOAT.
right now.
Hands down. Hands down.
Black man is God.
And think about it. He don't got no Tom Brady. Ben Roethlisberger was on the decline for many years. You know what I'm saying?
Can't stay out
and
them
they
college,
still was winning.
them college balls.
Roethlisberger.
Remember, he had a tie season last year.
Yeah.
He still didn't lose. He had to have a losing
This
season
is what I'm
since.
saying.
Listen, he hasn't lost yet.
This is what I'm saying.
He doesn't have a lost season yet.
He hasn't had a losing
He's
season.
been in Pittsburgh
yet.
for 10 years, only 10 years.
He's
I
been
thought it was longer than that.
No, but
That's
longer
what-
than that. But I'm
He's
just
been
saying.
out. He's been there since Cowell left.
Since Coward left.
He has a winning season for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Over 10
Since
years?
he's been there.
He's been there.
Since he been there.
He's never had a losing season.
At least 15.
Never had a losing season.
At least.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't count them out. Even if they
Still
don't,
curtain.
even if they don't win the division, they can get in as a wild card.
Yeah.
Because
Let Ben go in them college
none of them
balls.
other teams, none of those other divisions have teams with better records than them outside of just the AFC South with the Jaguars that have the same record as them. So they can easily get in.
So let me ask y'all: he got one with Ben, or he got 2 with Ben?
He got 1 with Ben.
Yeah, because Ben won with Cowell also.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And as far as the East is concerned, my sleeper in the East,
You mean the NFC?
in the NFC is yeah, I said the Lions earlier, but I'll take that back, man. You can't deny the the Seattle Seahawks and my man Geno Smith out here proving all the doubters wrong. Everybody wanted to crucify him when he was on the Jets. Nobody wanted to give him a chance when he's on the Giants because the Giants never had an African American starting head quarterback let alone a championship, win a single game until Tyrod Taylor
That's
did
the
it
team that you
2 weeks
that's
ago.
The team
Hey
that
man,
like.
yeah, that's why I switched and went over to Cleveland. Yeah.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're a Brown. You went back to you went back to the Browns.
Newsflash right
Darkness
now.
is in the building.
Darkness. Oh, okay.
You went back
I
to
didn't
the
even notice
Browns.
that, yeah. But newsflash right now: the Brooklyn Nets defeated the Washington Wizards 102-94. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop-de freaking dude.
That's because Jordan Poole he's still calling Ice Spice.
Spending $5,000.
That's a hot newsflash.
You heard? Shout out to JOJ. He riding with them bum ass Nets.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Jay got season tickets at the Nets.
Let's go.
What a waste of money. God damn.
He said, "What a waste of money."
And moving on over to the NBA, since Jay wants to spoil everything,
I didn't
let's go. So let's talk a little bit about the NBA. Let's go around the league, man. We'll run down some of the early scores. Shout out to Jay. He said the Nets did win today. They beat the Wizards 102-94, like Jay said. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks blew the doors off the Charlotte Hornets. 129-107.
Jesus.
The only shining star on Charlotte was LaMelo Ball. And he's going to end up leaving there early. Moving on down to the Grizzlies. Right now, we got a tight one. Well, it's not a tight one. It's actually a blowout. The Grizzlies are beating the brakes off the LA Clippers.
The full all-star
82
LA
to
Clippers?
71 with 10 minutes left in the ball game. And as far as tonight's action, shout out to Jay. That's my shit right there. You heard that? Tonight, you got the Philadelphia 76ers hosting the Indiana Pacers at 6 p.m. At 7 p.m., you got the Houston Rockets hosting the Denver Nuggets. Also at 7 p.m., you got the New Orleans Pelicans hosting the Dallas Mavericks, who are my favorite to come out of the West this year, by the way. I'm lying.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ain't nobody beating Denver. Oh, sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I do anticipate a Western Conference Finals between the Mavericks and the Nuggets.
And you didn't say what game was on tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, and tonight. I am talking about tonight right now.
I'm talking about
Jay.
football. Sorry.
Oh, we did already.
Oh, you
Jay.
did?
Jets,
Okay,
Jets in
Jay,
Vegas.
Jay,
excuse me.
this is wild.
Mute his mic one second.
What the? So I done gave the
I
menu.
didn't hear.
I said when you agreed it made you hungry too.
You want him to send you the menu for the drink?
yeah.
What are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing
professional.
over
I'm
there?
professional.
But the last game on tonight's hold on. The Miami Heat is playing the Spurs in San Antonio at 7. The Bulls are hosting the Detroit Pistons at 7. And Detroit got a sneaky good team, by the way, this year. That's a team that
The
you might
Pistons?
want to check out. Yes, they got a nice little team, man. They are doing well. I'm gonna run through the stands in a second,
2-8.
man. It's all right. They got a nice little team right now, man. Trust me. They got a nice team of Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, and they got a couple of big guys that's actually doing well. Stewart is back. They got a decent team, man. I don't know about the coaching situation, but it remains to be seen. As far as also tonight at 8 p.m., you got the Phoenix Suns hosting the OKC Thunder, which should be a good game. I like the Thunder as well, man. Shea Gilchrist-Alexander, Josh Giddey. They got a nice little team over there. Huh?
Dort.
Yeah. Dort.
Mhm,
Yeah, but he's not a factor this year. They got a couple. They got Williams, another young kid.
Okay.
Another young kid
Right.
stepped up, man.
Mhm.
The Golden State Warriors, fresh over Draymond getting ejected the other day
Yeah,
because
that
he
was
crashed into Donovan Mitchell.
No, Donovan crashing the hill.
No, but it started with Draymond bumping him
You know,
in the bumper. Pause.
they lost to them twice this week.
Yes, they did. Shout out to Cleveland.
Shout
And
out
I don't
to Cleveland.
anticipate the Warriors
Right.
making a plus. Me and 3 had a bet on that.
No,
but,
hey,
man,
mine's is on the mix too,
I don't
baby.
wanna talk
Mine's
about
on the
that.
mix
You know
too,
what I'm
there,
saying?
baby.
Word up. Also, you got the Minnesota Timberwolves again facing the Warriors tonight at 8:30. And the last game of the night, you got the LA Lakers hosting the Portland Trailblazers at 10 p.m. Should be a doozy. But let's get to the standings. So right now, leading the East is tight right now up top. You got the Philadelphia 76ers leading the way with 7-1 after the Harden trade. Right after that, you got the Boston Celtics, which at 7-2. You got the Pacers, Indiana Pacers at 6-3. That's a sneaky team as well.
6-3.
Yeah, shout out to Obi Toppin over there living life well on the talent. Tyrese Halliburton, like I said.
You saw the article I sent y'all? Do the Knicks miss Obi Toppin, man?
Yeah, they do.
Shout out to Jail Check. He like
the Knicks miss Patrick Ewing.
That's what I told him. Don't do that. That's when I told him. Don't do that.
The Knicks miss Patrick Ewing. Oakley and Starks.
At the 4th seed, as it stands right now, the Miami Heat are at 5-4. Following them are the Hawks at 5-4. The Magic are also at 5-4. They beat the Lakers the other day.
Damn.
Shout out to Paolo Banchero. He out here leading the way for the Magic. Coming in at number 7, surprisingly, is the Milwaukee Bucks at 5-4. Followed by the Knicks at number 8 at 5-4. Then at number 9, you got the Cavs at 4-5, the Raptors at 4-5 at 10, the Nets at 4-5 at 11, the Bulls 3-6, Hornets 3-6, and the Wizards and Pistons both round out
the
bottom with 2-6 and 2-8 respectively.
So wait a minute, the Damian Lillard Bucks are 5-4.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a second. And we spoke about it a little bit on Friday, but let's run through the West real quick. Right now, number 1 seed in the West is 8-1, and that's the Denver Nuggets. Number 2 is 7-2, is the Dallas Mavericks. Following them at number 3 is the Minnesota Timberwolves at 6-2.
That's surprising.
At number 4, surprisingly, the Houston Rockets are 5-3. At number 6, you got Hart himself. At number 5, you got the Golden State Warriors at 6-4, followed by the Thunder at 5-4. At number 6, coming in at number 7, you got the Sacramento Kings at 4-4. The LA Lakers, who I did predict won't make the playoffs again, they come in at 4-5 at number 8. Then at number 9 and 10, both at 4-5, you got the New Orleans Pelicans and the Phoenix Suns. This is gonna be interesting. Then at number 11, at 3-5, you got the Clippers, the Trailblazers at 12 at 3-5, the Spurs 3-6 at number 13. At number 14, you got the Utah Jazz at 3-7, and surprisingly, but maybe not surprisingly, and this shows the Ja Morant effect, the Grizzlies are 1-7, 1-8. Damn. Good,
and I just want to talk to you about something personal, but you know the Timberwolves. I might want to do that game. You know.
All right, we can work that out. Yeah. We can work that out. That's New Year's Day.
That's New Year's Day.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
All right, man. Let's see what we can do, right. Jay. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, word up, man.
And they doing real. They surprise. Yo, that's a team on the rise, man. They're a few pieces away, man.
Anthony Edwards take over.
They said they got their defenses picked up dramatically this season.
Yeah, man.
They've been on the rise so long that they consider trading Mr. Towns.
Yeah, they've been talking
about that for years, though.
To the Knicks.
They're looking real good right now with the lineup.
They are. They don't have to. They don't have to do nothing right now.
Yeah, they don't have to do nothing, man. You think they're missing something though?
A point guard.
Yeah, they're missing a point guard.
They're missing a true point guard.
Yeah, they're missing a true point guard. You know what I'm saying? But that was around the league, man. So somebody sent me a video earlier today, man, and you seen Big Mike Ray touch on this in the chat, man. But Baron Davis, man, what's your thoughts on Baron Davis? And do you think that he's severely underrated? Or he was just a decent player that nobody really talks about?
Can I speak about that first,
Let's go. Go ahead, Jay.
Baron Davis, man. One of the nicest to beat. Come on, he tore up the Rucker. And for his size, man, that's the crazy part. For his size, he was such a dominant player. He will dunk it on you if you let him get to the basket quick. Jump shot, everything. I think Baron Davis is really underrated. What happened to his career? How many years did he do, though? What happened? He left early, right? Something happened?
Yeah, he had a bunch of leg injuries. Yeah.
Oh,
see, coming with all that dunking and everything,
maybe
comes knee issues. You know what I'm saying? And one of his biggest issues was his knee. And that happened when he was at UCLA because he was killing people.
Oh, so UCLA. Early then. Damn.
Yeah, he was
his
killing
back
people.
too. His back was messing up when he was with the
most
Knicks.
of those guys, man, when they fly around like that, man, they normally have lower extremity issues with their knees and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, Baron Davis is 44 years old, man. He played in the NBA for the Charlotte Hornets. New Orleans. He played when they turned into New Orleans Hornets, Golden State Warriors, L.A. Clippers, Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks, and then he ended up in the G League playing for the Delaware 87ers.
He went to the D League?
Yes, he went to the D League in 2016. So he was drafted in 1999. I remember him because he was a McDonald's All-American.
Yeah.
And he dominated in that game, and he was a dominant college player as well at UCLA. For as far as his career awards, he was a 2-time NBA All-Star. He was a 1-time All-NBA third team, 2-time NBA steals leader, third team All-American. Coming out of
was in Golden
college,
State, right?
No, hell no, Charlotte.
Okay,
is he a Hall of Famer?
By the numbers,
no, he's not. His career point statistics are 13,447. He averaged 16 points a game, 7 assists per game. No,
if Mitch Richmond got in,
he's a Hall of Fame.
He's different.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
What makes nothing different? Mitch Richmond only averaged.
I don't think that Baron Davis is going to be a Hall of Famer.
I don't know.
If Mitch Richmond made it, Mitch Richmond. So you telling me that Mitch Richmond didn't have a better career than Baron Davis?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Mitch Richmond had a better.
Where did either one of them go? They didn't go to the championship.
You got to look at the success.
Yeah, success.
Remember, he was on all
And how
those
much valuable
teams.
they was to their team?
Yes.
How much valuable they was to their team and the success for their team
Yeah.
for so many years?
If Baron Davis wasn't hurt, he would
definitely.
absolutely be.
Yeah.
Right. If he never really got hurt,
would you put him over Stephon Marbury?
No.
There we go. And Steph may not even make.
And Steph
may not probably
But he
make the Hall
averaged
of
a
Fame.
strong 20 for his
It
NBA
dropped
career.
in his later years. He dropped
think
to
Steph-
18.
Steph
I see what
won't
you
make
did
it?
with that
You
one.
won't go to the Hall of Fame?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think
Gotta
he
put
make
in
it to the Hall of
perspective.
Fame, Steph?
I don't think
Steph's
Marbury
NBA numbers is 20 a game. His NBA numbers
was until those later
when he got
years.
to China and all that shit.
Nah, it wasn't even that. Remember, he went through that depression phase after his father died. The
Yeah.
Knicks did him dirty. Then he ended up going to
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, I remember Doc Rivers screaming on him
yeah,
on the
he went to
sideline, talking
Boston.
about we need Starberry. Play. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that definitely doesn't bode well for him. You know what I mean? Who's that? Well, we on air and somebody, but I'll let y'all finish that conversation.
Yeah, I remember Doc Rivers screaming on him in that series, and he was just like, "Yo, we need Starberry. We need Starberry. What's wrong? What's wrong?" He wouldn't play because Rondo had got hurt, and then they had him on the bench, and he would come in and score maybe 5, 6, 7 points a game, and then go sit down.
Now, I will say this though. He was an exciting player. Like Tips asked, was his best years in Golden State? Everybody remembers him in Golden State because of that crazy dunk he had.
Karolinko.
On Karolinko, yes.
And that team, that was a team with Chris Webber and all of them on that team. Right?
He was with Steven Jackson.
It was
okay.
him, Steven Jackson. They was the number 8.
Steph was a young pup.
Right.
Steph was a young pup on that team.
Oh, he was playing on that team too?
He got no, he wasn't even on that team. I'm lying. He wasn't on that team.
Wait, we talking about Steph? Or,
I thought it was Baron Davis. I was talking about Baron Davis.
No. We talking about Baron Davis.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that.
They was the number 8 that year. They beat the Mavs. The Mavs was number 1. Yeah, and they was the number 8 that year. They beat the Mavs.
Yeah, Curry came years after that because then after Baron Davis, Monte Ellis took the team over, and then
he was supposed to be the next one to take that team over. He was supposed to take that team over too.
He ushered the way in for Steph Curry. I remember going to that game, man. Fresh off the damn plane, I got to see LeBron. Well, this was when Kyrie took over the team. I got to see them play against the Warriors, man. Courtside. I'll never forget that shit, man. Shout out to
you was courtside too?
Yeah, I was courtside in Oakland. As soon as we came out, as soon as we got off the plane, nigga.
I'm hating on you over
there. Hey, man.
I gotta do a courtside.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I ain't paid shit. Like I said, at the time, my fiance, her cousin, the big dog out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Steezy, by the way. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we got there, as soon as we landed, he took us right to the game. We went through where the players' family in this because him and Monte Ellis got a good relationship. They got a cool relationship. Okay. So we got in based like that. So that Cleveland and that was the first time I ever sat courtside. Cleveland and the Warriors, man. This was post LeBron.
Because my friend, he got he talked to some. I mean, he got a friend that got season passes to the Nets. Do they talk trash during the game or what? Like,
hell yeah, everybody talk trash.
Everybody talk trash.
I talk trash my whole life, so I know they talk trash.
Oh, man. Yo, let's hurry up and get off this shit. This nigga gonna start talking about times that I don't remember.
I cut a lot of dudes up.
Oh my!
You
God.
wasn't there.
Oh God!
You wasn't there. You was eating Twinkies.
Fuck you.
That's when he was counting sheep.
Yeah, right.
I was counting 40s.
Okay.
I was doing it. I was doing it under the influence.
Yeah,
moving right along.
Moving along. We gotta make a segment, man, for this guy.
Yeah, I was drinking.
Zah tells his tales.
Toe tells his eye.
I chopped a lot of dudes up. I chopped a lot of dudes up.
Hey man,
ain't too many people you know with a better handle than me.
We got about 13 minutes left of the show.
Time to have a cheeseburger.
Yeah, right. We got about 13 minutes left. Hey, look at you. All he thinking about is steak right now.
Tomahawk.
Fat motherfucker.
That's it.
Nigga, let's get to these questions so we can hurry up and get in. You gotta get out of here. Word up, man. It's time for the hip hop shot clock.
Let's go.
Man.
I'm ready.
It's a couple of layups in here, man, but you know what it is. 15 questions, man.
All of them is layups
for the next 15 minutes, man. So number one, Jay, you ready over there?
I'm ready, man.
All right, man. We're gonna do power. We're gonna start off with power first, man. What is the name of Ghost nightclub?
Damn.
These niggas fucking terrible.
Yo, even more.
I know it's you.
Jordan, you got it? You got it, boy?
Shout out to Frank. He gotta help you niggas on the sideline. Yes, the answer is truth, man. All right. In the Power Book series, Raising Canaan, what's unique about Canaan's relationship with his mother Raquel?
He's the only kid.
No, I ain't watching.
She's teaching him how to hustle.
You close, Tips.
Listen, man.
You close, Tips. All right, so Tips is close enough, so nobody's gonna say
teaching him the game.
She's both his mother and a drug queen pin. You know what I mean?
Man,
I'm partial for that. Shout out to Tips. So let's move on over to The Wire. Y'all remember The Wire now, right?
I'm done on that one.
You good on that one?
I never watched The Wire.
Okay,
Never.
sucks for you, brother. So
Well, I
sit
know-
back and listen to Tips. Cause I know Tips, you watched The Wire before, right?
Mm-hmm. Omar
All right.
Little.
Whoa. What about Omar Little? What the fuck was that?
No, that was,
You know who Omar Little was,
He's
right?
a fruit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
A fruit with a gun.
Fruit with a gun that was smoking in New York Minute.
Oh God!
He was shooting a lot of men too with his gun.
Pause.
Easy. All right, now, what unit does Jim McNulty work for when he begins his investigation into the Barksdale organization?
Homicide.
You was close.
Narcotics.
Now you way off.
It's The Wire. Let me just say.
It was a specific name that they had for this unit.
Because they was listening to their phone conversations.
There we go, Tips.
They was listening to their conversations. I forgot the name what they called the unit, but I know what you
There we go, Tips. You
They had
close.
the black guy.
You
They had
close,
the black guy that played in the John Wick movies. He was the captain of them.
G Unit.
G Unit. I was about to say that.
The name of the unit is the Major Crimes Unit.
Major Crimes.
Man, word. In which city did The Wire primarily set up?
Baltimore.
Oh, shout out
Yikes.
to Tips. Got that tag.
Damn.
That was a layup,
He
huh?
was on his shit.
All right, let's take it on to some music now.
Oh.
And I know none of y'all gonna get this, but I'm gonna ask anyway because this is a teachable moment. What is the full name of Rick Rubin, one of the co-founders of Def Jam Records?
A Jew.
That's the one that keep them parties out there in the Hamptons every summer, right?
Oh my God,
Let's not talk about
that's
that.
we're not talking about that. You see, I ain't touch on that all day.
Hold on.
You said his full name?
Yes.
I don't think nobody knows his full name. You had to Google that one.
All I know is the Hug Me Man.
Something.
Boy.
Don't even do it.
All right, yeah.
Had Meek Mills doing bunny hops in the,
boy,
tennis
man.
courts,
Here
man.
we go,
Come on, man. Don't do that.
His
Don't
full
do that,
name is Frederick J. Rubin.
So where they get Rick from?
Who fucking knows?
Frederick. How you go from Rick to Frederick? Well, Frederick to Rick.
That's why I'm using R.E. with me, nigga. You just said it. Frederick. Rick.
You was
That's why you was there first, nigga.
You was there first.
Fucking eating the gum from the bottom of the desk.
You was in there first. You was in there first.
Nigga say, "Oh, how'd you get Rick from Frederick?" What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Fred.
What do you mean? What the mean? This nigga's crazy.
Who cares, man? Go to the next question.
Man.
Next
What
question.
comedy series aired in HBO in the early 1990s featuring performances from Def Jam comedians?
Def Jam Comedy Jam.
Shout out to you, man.
Next,
Word up.
clean up
You
time.
had to redeem yourself with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was known for their famous no-look passes in the 80s?
Magic
And versus-
Johnson.
Okay, look at
Damn.
you. Check you out. He get easy. He get quick
He's
on the joint,
frustrated.
easy,
Next
right?
question. Next question, Meatball.
What rapper known as a Wu-Tang affiliate was signed to Loud Records?
Master Killer.
Nope.
Loud Records.
Yes, nigga, Loud.
What Wu affiliate?
Yes.
I should know this.
You should.
Sons of Man?
Nope.
Method Man.
Nope.
Nothing to man was on Def Jam. You soft man.
He wasn't on Def Jam at first.
He said Sons of Man?
No, he said
Ain't no Sons of Man. Niggas don't care about them. No disrespect.
Here's a shit.
Raekwon?
Shout out to Tips. He saved the day
Oh,
by
Wu
guessing.
affiliate. Oh, Raekwon.
That was a guess.
Right.
That's a lucky guess.
Yeah, he saved that, man.
Raekwon.
Somebody had to answer.
He had guessed that one.
Back to the Wire. What is the theme song for the Wire? Performed by Tom Waits.
Trash. What is the theme song?
Yes.
You mean the title?
Ain't
Yes.
nobody gonna get
I
that.
don't know. I never watched that
Oh, you
shit.
never watched it?
You watch it.
I know the name of the song.
The name of the song is called Way Down in the Hole. Y'all niggas, man. Come on, man. You don't watch that?
I ain't watched it.
Yeah, but he's singing it, but I don't know.
I ain't watched that show. I ain't watched that show to this day.
That's why this segment is education.
Not one episode.
All right. Ah, man. What is unique about the timeline of the Power Book 3 Raising Canaan series?
It's in the 80s.
This nigga dropped the ball.
It's in the
He was
90s.
close. Shout out to Tips. This nigga said the 80s.
It's 50s our age.
Right. Who holds the NFL record for the most combined return yards in a single season with 2,776 yards in 2011?
2011?
Devin Hester.
Sean Jackson. You said 2011?
Huh?
He said 2007.
Randy Moss? He was a running back. A tiny running back.
Darren Sproles.
Shout out to Zion, man. Word up, man. What hip hop artist known for Crank That and Kiss Me Through the Phone signed with Loud Records?
Soldier Boy.
Shout out to JLJ. How you know that? You hip hop 50.
I definitely wouldn't know
Hip hop
that
50.
shit. I wouldn't know that shit.
You know, like commercial pop shit.
Junkie.
What year did the NBA first introduce the draft lottery to determine the draft
84.
order for non-playoff teams?
84. 85.
To the New York Knicks. But we got Patrick Ewing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was rigged. That was rigged for y'all to get past.
Right. What
It
is
has
the
to
name?
You don't never get the first
Now
pick.
you got to really be a football head. What is the name of the iconic 98-yard touchdown drive led by John Elway in the 1987 AFC Championship game?
The drive.
What? I'm impressed you found that one out. Nigga. Check you
Cheeseburger.
out. Eh? And the last one on the list for today.
I'm gonna get that.
What term is often used to refer to four legendary lightweights: Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, and Marvin Hagler? It's a boxing question. Dez will get this hands down.
What term?
Dez, text
What
me
term?
real quick.
I'm gonna say
Tips, you should have this one, man. Come on.
Y'all niggas is hip hop 50.
Word. Not weight class, but what term?
What term? It's a teachable moment, man. They were referred to as the Four Kings because they were the kings of that division at a particular point in time back then. Man. I used to watch them box on my grandma's, rest in her soul, Velcro couches.
No mas.
Velour couches.
plastic seats.
With the plastic.
I was about to say you had a
How
plastic
about
on
those?
it.
You gotta sit on the plastic
Yeah.
too.
Word up, man.
You gotta sit on the plastic too.
Listen, man.
Summertime, you stick it to it.
You heard? Word up, man. Spill liquor on that. You ain't got to worry about it staining the couch. Yeah.
Word.
For real, man. So on that note, man, we're going to turn them out. We're going to get up out of here, man. But JOJ, you got a peace almighty moment today?
Peace almighty, man. Today's the 12th, man.
Yes, indeed.
That's knowledge, wisdom, right?
Yes, sir.
Knowledge is the black man, right? Wisdom is the black woman.
Woo.
So you add that together, what do you get, man?
What about the host?
The black child, man. And that is understanding. We out on that note, man.
Shout out to JLJ out here frying
Peace
brains.
almighty.
Peace
almighty.
Shout out to everybody checking it live on Facebook. Shout out to everybody checking it live on YouTube. Shout out to everybody listening live on Bars and Hoops Radio every Sunday, 4 to 6. The Unprofessionals, myself, Stills the Great, Tip of the Gambler, Zy Flair, and DJ JOJ. So until next week, we are signing off. Peace. And
Just ice.